Welcome back, everyone. It is time for the Converse University versus Knox Villain game. We're going to do a quick rundown of the teams that we see. So, we have the Knox Villains with Kibbs again on DPS. Who could have guessed that nothing has really changed? And then we have Blamethy on DPS, Oliver on support, Naruto, aka Bar of Soap on support. Wait, Oliver on DPS, Bar of Soap on support, and Crumb on support again. And then for Team 2, we are looking at Garchomp on tank again, Vader on DPS, Icy Sniper on DPS, Chance on support, and Orlanta also on support. Now, Icy Sniper again is a new one. Haven't much seen of Converse University. I do believe for the map pool today, we have gotten Busan instantly. We should be going into Hybrid, then Escort, even though last time they started not that way. They went straight into Flashpoint, which is an interesting pick. So I do think that a lot can happen here. It does seem that we have maybe change some players around. Oliver, who has been going by Piggy, might have changed account names for this last event here, which is very interesting. Now, on their last meeting, we didn't get to see it, so this is the first time that these two teams have been streamed. But on their last meeting, Converse University did actually 2-0 KnoxVillains on Ilios, I believe. So that is rough for them. Instantly, KnoxVillains is going into the Kiri ban, waiting to hear back to the other group's ban. I don't really know which one. I'm getting a little everywhere right now, y'all know. Alrighty. We'll see what can happen here. We're still waiting for the ban here. Now, I'm very interested to see this one. Converse University actually has their coach sitting in, which is not something that we have seen just yet, you know. I'm not against it. I think it's very interesting, actually. But I do think that it could be very interesting. It does look like we are loading into the map, potentially. I think. I hope. I'm praying. Yes! You guys heard it. I know you hear the clicking. Now traveling to Busan. KnoxVillains on the blue team. Oh, embarrassing. KnoxVillains is not up 2. Okay. That is fake news. Do not believe it. Welcome in, Small Japan Boyo 1. Interesting name. Are you really small? Are you from Japan? Are you a boy? Maybe. Maybe. Perhaps. Looks like Garchomp on the Diva, Kibbs on the Sig. Two very different lineups running here. Box Eater 22, which was originally Oliver. We haven't seen him play anything else other than Genji. His sensitivity looks insanely high. This dude looks like he is on crack. Maybe a little bit of meth. Maybe a little bit of everything. They're running the Brig with Orlanta on Juno, Vader on Soj, Garchomp on Diva, Ezekiel on the Tracer. Ezekiel has been their solid flex DPS. He was getting freaky on the Echo, the one game that we got to watch him against UAH. I would like to see this Garchomp playing on the Diva. He's really far on his own. It does really just look like KnoxVillains really wants to play that range. Getting really deep, kind of really split from his team, it seems. Getting on top of Drum, giving him drums, or giving him speed so he can get out. Oh, Box Eater is just caught out of place on the Kree. Maybe a little not warm on it. Kibbs taking a lot of damage. The Brig is walking in on him. Taking him out early. Bar of Soap now on Bap, getting a kill early on. Blamothy taken out. They do get the kill on Ezekiel. I don't think Bar of Soap can do anything. He just needs to try and kill here. But they are staggering him. They are staggering him. He's got to do something. Do not stagger Bar of Soap. Oh my goodness. This is the longest stagger known to humankind. Finally taking him out way past wave, giving them basically an extra free 10% or even more. Crumb & Co. are taking this one. Sorry, Converse. That is from Croon Daddy. Could Croon Daddy be telling the truth? Who knows? On their last turn of events, it was 2-0 for them, so it's not as strong. They're really going to have to make something happen here. Blamothy has made the switch onto Tracer. We do know this guy is little techie on Tracer, as they say. Ezekiel coming up on Pulse Bomb. Could get potentially a free kill. Garchomp almost has a free kill. Oh my goodness, both having to use it. Juno coming to help their Tracer. Very split teams going on over here. Vader instantly getting Blamothy caught out. It's a big kill for Vader. Bar of Soap having to do a lot of work. Box Eater, again, not able to really hit a shot. It's almost as if his sensitivity is a little off right now. Maybe he's not used to the hit scan. Does get one last little shot there. Can't get a pick off of it, though. Ezekiel getting some heals. Blamothy taking out Vader, but Vader does get Kib, so it's not a huge issue. I don't know if Blamothy gets out. He's really trying to. They're going to push it deeper on these guys. I don't think that they'll be able to live, but who knows? Garchomp might be forced to use Bomb here. Just barely isn't forced to use it. He's still so low. Box Eater does have High Noon to potentially try and help him live, maybe put a little bit of pressure whenever he's getting walked on. But once again, D.Va does exist to kind of completely ignore him here. Kibbs is really just in there, taking all this damage. Bar of Soap with a huge lamp, but it's just not able to do much. They don't even get a single tick. KnoxVillains don't. Does get a stick. Dirty little stick there from Blamothy even after getting hit. But that is a nice 100-0 for Converse University. Which is very interesting because Converse lost to UAH in a very close match, but going 2-1 against them for a singular point whenever the KnoxVillains are able to just kind of 2-0 them. It's a very interesting thing here where sometimes teams are just not good matches for each other. Does look like they're going to keep running the same lineups on both sides. This D.Va is really going to take a toll on them. Box Eater doesn't seem super comfortable on the Kree. They're not. Blamothy's Tracer is getting poked out heavily. Garchomp's really able to go over there and help him. And Vader with the rail is able to do a lot. And Chance just picking up that Brig is such a smart decision to completely shut him down. Crumb taking out the Brig now. We're getting some Crummage. Blamothy and Crumb on the left, all taking left actually. To try and give them some range here. Kib's just trying to look for some poke damage. They're slowly getting collapsed on, though, from a lot of angles. They're just fully getting angles here. Box Eater, really low, able to live, though. Garchomp gets one shot. Ezekiel also one. They're getting a lot of people low, but they just cannot finish these kills. I don't know if the long... Kib's able to get Chance. Blamothy also low. Vader having to slide away. But he does try and keep high ground. Box Eater getting a nice headshot on him to get the kill. Does look like they get this point. Could be looking a lot better. Maybe they were just out of the flow. They're not able to demech D.Va here. That's so unlucky. She gets to live. Bar of Soap getting really aggressive. Gonna have to back up. That's not a place that you want to be with all those freaks in that room. Box Eater, huge headshots there on Chance. That's a great kill for them to have this early on. Flash has just hopped off Overwatch. Huge play from him. Probably a little tired. Box Eater, maybe we should get some POV on him. 75 to Creolt, or Casselt. Garchomp switching up to Ram. I think that could be a very strong pick. It's going to give them a lot more walking power, but it's going to give them a lot less power to just stop the shooting. Exactly. You can see him just kind of walking up on them. Box Eater is really having to fight. Crumb was in a really bad position by himself. Blamothy able to help. Box Eater, as soon as I turn off from you, you get a kill. He does have Noon. Oh, Box Eater, just one shot. Oh, man. Bar of Soap jumps off the map. Just a reset, I guess. Maybe he died to the train? Maybe he got pushed out in front of the train? Didn't really get to see what happened to him. Just an unlucky pick from Crumb dying early, but they still got it up to 62%. Vader is coming up on rail. Garchomp halfway to Ram ult. Kibs does have Flux. Box Eater with Noon. Blamethy with Pulse. Crumb almost having Shield Bash. Ezekiel Pulse. Chance might also have Rally soon. Atlanta does. There it is, the Juno ult coming in really early. Atlanta getting a huge pick on Crumb. That's just not what you're going to see. But they traded Vader. Oh my goodness, Blamethy is getting all these trades for them. It's a 2v... Oh my goodness, but Ezekiel just really puts a lot of damage on him. They might just barely be able to do something, but it's very rough on him. Not able to get this kill. Yes, that's a huge pick for them. They might be able to just walk here with their whole team back. Crumb does have Rally to really help. That's Vader with the rail here. Not able to find that pick. That was so close. He knows they're right there. Crumb not paying attention. Almost gets taken out. This Bar of Soap pick, he's really wanting it. Garchomp able to take Kibs out. This is not a huge, big rally here coming from Crumb. Can he get this trade? No, he cannot. They do have it at 75%. Kibs not able to play on point. Dying early, Kibs making the switch over to Orisa. I think that Orisa pick is going to be huge. That's going to be able to push back the Garchomp a lot better than the Sig is. Be able to force him out with that Javelin. Stop him from just being able to walk on him as he has been doing. Box Eater still with Noon. Bar of Soap now with Juno ult. I think that's going to give him a lot of power. The only ult that they have right now is Rally, which they just popped. And they do get a pick, 2 big picks. That's not what you want to see, man. They need to die and reset quickly. They have one more fight left, but this fight could be game. They pop Juno ult, which is not great. I didn't see it. I don't know if that was a huge play from them, if that was intentional. Looks like they got caught off with the Soj slow to get them killed. A way so that they can try and slow them down. Box Eater instantly dead on his Noon. Rough ult to use, just not a good one. Kibs instantly getting taken out. Not really able to get this point anywhere. Crumb can touch, but he just can't do much with it. Garchomp finishing it off. Zeke getting one on Bar of Soap. And that seems to be the map for the Converse University, which is a rough time for KnoxVillains. As I did say, they did get 2-0'd earlier, exactly like this. So maybe they just struggle a lot more against Converse on these flash points. But who knows? Blamethy with this pulse. I do remember this exact scene. This was a huge play from him. Really tried to keep him in it. We all saw that perfect tracking there. Cheating. Oh, yes. Cheating tracking. Not the biggest play that you really want to see there. Leading into our next map of Hybrid. We're just waiting for them to kind of decide on what map they want to do on the Hybrid. I really don't know what the method here is for them. I feel like they were playing a lot slower than they normally do, which is very interesting for them because they were very fast against the other squad. They were very, very fast against Alabama. They were basically jumping on them like monkeys. But now it looked like they tried to slow it down with the Sig and Orisa, and it's a very tough time for them to slow it down on them. Because this could be a deciding factor. If they're able to win this map, then Converse has lost to U of H, so they would be in the losers finals together. Actually, whoever wins against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and them. They're currently playing right now. It seems like they found a sub to play in their game, but most likely, we all know it's going to be U of H playing in those games. Does seem like they are talking over their map picks and bans. I don't know what the best method here is, man. I'm not deep enough in the ball knowledge to know. I think I like the Blamethy on that damage a lot more. I think they need to really look to do a lot more damage potentially. I don't fully know. Maybe they were getting walked down on really heavily by Converse. Converse was really able to kind of just hold W at times, especially with that Brig able to kind of shut down the Brig really able to just to shut down everything that they're looking to do with the freak action. You know, I'm just repeating words, honestly, guys. I don't know who's in chat because no one freaking talks to me. You know, maybe if I had some friends in here talking. Some of you guys are my, you guys are my pals, like Rune Daddy, Grung HIV. I need y'all talking with me. Now that is a rough fight, personally. It looks like the map pick is gonna be. Hold up, I'm trying to reveal it like in a fun way for you guys, because it'd be swag. It's gonna be Kings Row. Oh yeah. Now this one could be a lot better. We do know Blamethy is a really good hit scan right now. This was the pick by the KnoxVillains, so that could be a part of the reason why. Some of the other teams in the background are going crazy and what they're doing. They have the bans on Ram and Anna, so that could be interesting on how that works. I'm not against it. I do think that is a good 2 picks, is a good way to put it. The Ram is going to stop them from getting walked down on. Anna is going to stop them from getting antied, letting them fight a lot longer. Also going to make the Kiri pick not as big of a deal, you know. It is taking a little bit longer. They did take a short bio break. Someone had to use the bathroom. Garchomp using a bunch of swear words in chat. I'm about to expose him. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know I have this power to do this right now. You know, I was actually talking to Converse University earlier. Vader was telling me he was, you know, we have a lot of disciples here, as Box Eater 22 is the disciple of Flats and was trained by him. And Vader was actually saying that he is the disciple of the Darth Vader. He's actually the son. Have you guys heard of Starkiller? That might be a little bit, I know that's not as known. But he is actually Starkiller, Darth Vader's son, which I think is where a lot of his powers come from. I think he is a Sith, and he is using Sith power to fight. And I think that is very kind of unfair at times, but sometimes that's how it goes, you know. Sometimes you just really have to, you gotta force what you gotta force, you know. Looks like we are going straight into the game now. Now, let's see what we're going to be coming out on. I would love to see some Rhine action, but I know that's not the method. Maybe you'll see some Roadhog. I don't care if Roadhog's bad. Can a man dream these days? Is a man allowed to dream these days? Oh, what the frick? They forgot to change the spec. Do not look. You guys, behind the scenes footage. Now entering, initiating match. Alright, it looks like they do pick side. A little bit of a squabble here. Alrighty, looks like I gotta fix this again. Crumb, throwing everything a wrench right now. Kind of trolling. Entering game. The perma game enter. Now entering. Initiating match. Alright, looks like we are getting into... Alright, I had to deal with something in store really quick. If you didn't know, we are a business. 108 North Peters Drive, Knoxville, Tennessee. Come to Knox Esports, where you can play games all day you want. $20 a day, play whatever games we have on board. Looks like Vader is coming out on the Widow. I do want to see his early Widow picks. Should probably be on POV action. Doesn't get any of an early pick. Was looking for the switch. Vader coming back out on Soj. Box Eater back on the Genji. I do think that's his best option. Ezekiel on the Pharah. I hate Ezekiel right now because he's on the Pharah. I don't love Pharah, but I think it's a great option here. Blamothy almost having a great shot. Just doesn't see the hit. Can't hit that one yet. I think this is going to be a very close game. Box Eater really caught out of position. I think they have caught on that that's their sub, and Box Eater is, you know, not their normal player. Blamothy taken out by Ezekiel. Garchomp getting Bar of Soap, and Garchomp also catching Crumb out. I don't think Kibbs is making it out. Box Eater's really probably going to have to play a little bit differently here. I think a lot of their value comes from the fact that they play really aggressive with him. I think it's very weird to say this, but they might have to play around the Box Eater. We'll try and see if there's anything that he could do. Maybe see what's happening whenever he dies really early. Up and devious on it. No one's able to really look up. Gets a nice direct hit on Lucio really early on. They're really going to have to make something happen. Box Eater, again, just... And he gets jumped quickly. Vader instantly gets a kill on Blam. Garchomp taking out 2. Wow, they are getting collapsed on. It's like they are... It's like they're shaken up a little, you know? It's not the best position that you want to see as a team that really has a chance to win this. It's not really where you want to be, but Garchomp is just kind of demolishing them. The Pharah is a really hard task to do. I don't really know the method for him. Instantly walls him off. Are they going to get a touch? The Kitsune is here for the touch. They're really contesting it. Chance gets Box Eater. Box Eater's really not able to do much. Blamothy holding this left side, getting walked down on by 2. Can't do much. Crumb with the beat. Chance does not have it yet to trade the beats. Kibbs taking out Garchomp, putting it in a lot closer of a fight. But he now does have beat. Vader able to take out 2, plus Rocket Barrage. Both DPS ults down. Vader just demolishing the whole team. This is evil Darth Vader using his Sith powers right now. Maybe someone needs to check, not his computer, but his soul. Maybe someone should check his computer. That's just unlucky. Box Eater probably should have get out a little earlier. He was left out in the open, butt booty naked. You know, I've been calling him Ezekiel this whole time. I think it's Easy Key. I apologize. Just slow poke damage. Blamothy does have rail. I'm assuming he's going to use it here. Yes, he is. Big pill on Vader. They instantly have 1. Could be another kill here. Oh, yes, it's 2. They really needed a fight win. They have 4 minutes on the clock. There's just so much time. Because even with that, they're basically only a fight away from winning now. They're going to really have to fight for their life here. Bar of Soap does have Kitsune. Chance with beat to be able to help here. He's not wanting to peek. A little scary whenever they have rail. The Pharah is still out. Kitsune's coming out, walking down on them a lot quicker. Vader instantly taken out. Kibbs was able to jump him down. And Kibbs is nearing his ult. I think that they've slowed down a little. I think Converse University used a little too many ults just trying to get to this first point, using both their DPS ults. Box Eater now with Blade. Do need to see the Naruto come out of him. Need to see the less feed out of him. I know he's trying to fill their bellies full. He's a good guy like that, but I think he's got to feed himself a little bit sometimes, you know. Kibbs probably really looking to use his ult. Maybe a little early here. Doesn't get a lot going. Does get a nice wall. Instantly kind of has to back out. That's a huge rail there from Vader. They have a ton of ults. Arlanta's coming out. Beat and Kitsune plus Blade. Box Eater running it down. Ziki accidentally kills himself. Izuki. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. And Box Eater does get his one at least. Lots of ults going off there. This is going to be a really tough fight for KnoxVillains. They have nothing for this rail, for this hazard ult, or for their beat. Box Eater, horrible position. Just he gets his belly full and he just wants to fill theirs up again. Instantly having to back out. Luckily, rail doesn't get a huge value because the fight was almost lost already. Garchomp early. Kibbs caught out in just a rough place, instantly getting caught. Crumb running for his life. Hazard ult comes down. Doesn't get anyone, luckily. Right now, they are just looking to try and get out there. Bar of Soap getting Arlanta. That's a huge pick. Having to beat now just so they can do anything. Blamethy is coming up on rail, which could just really help them. They somehow are able to hold on a little bit longer. Maybe looking to catch Vader. Can Vader get out? Cannot. Blamethy now with his ult. Now it's a lot of ults there. They just used I think 5 ults just to not win that fight. And that's going to give the ult economy back to KnoxVillains. So as long as they don't throw everything again, Crumb with a bad out of position play getting a direct hit by him. Going to have to look to rail here just to slow him down. Or instead choosing to use Kitsune. And they do back up off that. That's really good, giving time Crumb to get back. As some say, zoning play. They do almost kill that Lucio. Garchomp instantly killing Crumb. Crumb has got to slow it down a little. He's getting caught out twice. Box Eater has slowed down. Blamethy with rail. Barely missing that shot. And another one. You do not see these. This is like Steph Curry missing a 3. That is just so rough. Not a great play. Kibbs will be coming out with his ult. Crumb is waiting, but he is instantly caught out. This just is not super good. Kibbs was able to slow people down. I don't think it hit anyone. And this does look like they are able to... They were able to stop him. If Box Eater can come out and not die instantly, he might be able to get ult. Maybe get this Lucio pick. Huge play from him. He does have Blade. He could use it here. He needs to use it here, actually. Unlucky. He just waited a little too long, and Vader was able to use his evil Sith mind control powers to stop him from ulting. But that's a really good hold there from KnoxVillains, taking them from 4.5 minutes just down to 30 seconds, which means that they could cap with no time, and it's not going to be a guaranteed draw for both of them. I think they just got a lot better about kiting and potentially just... Box Eater does a lot better job of not dying first a lot of times. That role actually moved on to Crumb really early on. As you can see, Crumb and Box Eater do have the same amount of deaths, which is a really high amount for how good they did. They were really able to hold it down. The rest of the team was really able to play around them in those rounds. Even after they would lose one, they could ult to just keep it going. Does look like they're coming back out on practically the exact same deal, which I am not a fan again of. Izuki, I don't like you, man. Nothing personal. I hate playing against Farah because I can't kill Farah personally. But evil Darth Vader, I do appreciate you with your evil Sith powers. Do not mind control me into doing something evil. Chance. I haven't seen much of you. That's on me. I'll try and put you on the screen some more, Chance. It's on me, Chance. I need to put you on the screen with Arlanta. You two have had no screen time. I'm putting it all on the DPS and tanks. 2B, Arlanta, coming out here. looking around, checking the sky, hearing some sounds. Oh my goodness. Vader instantly caught off. Great pick by Kibbs. Crumb and Garchomp also getting caught out. This is just an instant fight win almost. It seems as if they're just going to be a lot better of an attacking team whenever they can play around Garchomp just being as freaky and fast as he is. But see, like Garchomp right now, or Box Eater instantly, is just caught out. He gets too freaky. He doesn't know when to slow it down. Luckily, they do get the point cap. That was freaky enough to slow it down. Odell Beckham Jr., I guess. That was you. Arlanta taking out Bar of Soap at the range. Not the worst thing in the world. Cart's still walking out, so this isn't giving him too much distance. Garchomp running it. I want to see some of this Arlanta just playing from the back, sniping. Boom, boom. Could have been a lucky headshot there. Just barely missed it. That's one. Full heal in his team. Kibbs is trapped, having to use his form. Early Suzu out. Luckily, there's no jump. Kibbs has to back out. Izuki does get Crumb when they're trying to kite a little bit. That's the rough part about playing against this Pharah. It can just do so much burst damage to you last minute. Nice play there. Catching out the catching out the enemy hazard. Unlucky rail or orb there. Now, Arlanta getting jumped right now. Almost gets Kibbs, but Box Eater and Bar of Soap does go down. Blamethy trading with Chance. Kibbs is really trying to get freaky. Cannot get the kill here. Probably going to die for it. Maybe Crumb and Blamethy can make it out. Crumb getting stuck on that wall. I don't know if he can do it. He's really getting chased, but this might have just helped him. They're not able to cap. Dang, just barely missing that rail for Blam. Arlanta with Kitsune. Izuki with his other ult. I don't remember the name of it. The barrage, and I really think he's going to look to barrage as soon as anyone engages at all here. That's what I would do, but that is coming from a Masters DPS, so potentially the best player of all time. And look, this guy is on the Diddy position. Box Eater getting caught in that. Garchomp also getting Bar of Soap. Crumb trading with Chance. Izuki also going out. Crumb gone. This is a 2v3 right now. I think it's very winnable. Kibbs getting another one. Blamethy Trent barely. Yes! Oh my goodness, Kibbs! Are you ladies all right? That is just a great wall from Kibbs. Are you ladies all right? Is what he just threw down there. Holy moly. Just saved them that entire point, with Blamethy allowing him to get Garchomp there. They are now able to push up again. They lost a lot of time there. Izuki still with Barrage, Vader with Rail, Bar of Soap with Kitsune, and Blamethy also with Rail. Box Eater Naruto looking to use Blade. Now, I do think Izuki is ready to use his Barrage. He's definitely going to look, trading the beat for it. They're trying to back out, but he's getting chased. Great pick on Blamethy there. Trading the ults, but it is 2 for 1. Jumping in on him, Garchomp. Vader getting a pick on Crumb. Bar of Soap trading the Vader pick. Kibbs trying to get out. Box Eater, listen, Box Eater, I think that was a very hero play, and I think that's what you need to see right now. I think you need to show that you are not scared of these guys. Especially whenever sometimes you are struggling. Izuki getting Bar of Soap. I think they just might need to reset or get out or die here. Izuki getting another. Exactly. I think it's going to be a very rough time for them. Blamethy just getting some poke damage off early on here. A little bit of lag coming in. Blamethy just waiting for someone to peek their head. Peek their stinky little head. Picking Vader's head. Bar of Soap with Kitsune here. Let's see him try and use that. Garchomp also getting really close to having his ability. Huge Kitsune coming out. Kitsune early, and then Kibbs using his. Didn't even realize that he had it. I must have missed it somehow. Doing the flank, not wanting, pinging this Lucio. Really wants this Lucio dead. Doesn't want to let him get out for free. He does not get out for free. Blamethy is able to shut him down, but he does get trapped in there. Even after the Suzu, he's really struggling to live. He does, thanks to that Suzu and everything. Blamethy getting a nice little high ground here, but it's still rough whenever they have that Pharah that can just do damage from anywhere. Blamethy forced down. Kibbs is really having to take this fight slowly. Izuki has Barrage again, and as you can see, it's about to be huge. Oh my goodness, what a great play from Bar of Soap to stop that. Beat coming out from Crumb 2 to stop it. Can they? I think that they can win this. Yes, they can. Blamethy and everyone shooting on Garchomp. Bar of Soap getting another one. Blamethy taking out Vader. Just trying to pick up the scraps. Arlanta does make it out, though. Arlanta trying to hold it off with Izuki. They're slowly walking in. Now, it is at 2 minutes now. Do remember, all they have to do is cap at all here. And they are... Oh my goodness, what a great shot from Blamethy to instantly take out Arlanta. They cannot take a fight here without their Kiri. They do have Lucio beat, so they might be able to force it, but I just do not think this is the time. Blamethy does have Rail. He is turning on. He is engaging wall hacks. Box Eater, I do not like this pick position, Box Eater. That is... rough time. We're really going to have to see some ults here from them to potentially try and make up for that. Garchomp could feed. Nice pick there, right there. Garchomp dead instantly. Crumb on, or Chance with the great beat to try and keep his team going. Chance taking out Crumb. That's a... Oh my goodness, I'm pressing every button. I'm getting too freaked out, y'all. This game is getting too good. This game is getting too good, y'all. Vader does have Rail. I think he's going to look for a really good Chica Rail. Garchomp also having Rail, or Hazard ult. Kibbs is looking to get real freaky. Misses the first shot. Really close. Blamethy is trading the Rails. They're a little too scared to peek each other. Kibbs might die here with the Rail. He does, but Blamethy trades Vader with the Rail. Can they also trade the Hazards? Almost does he. Now, Box Eater is coming out with Blade. They have 1 minute left. This is going to be looking at potentially 1 or 2 last fights, depending on how long they take. Garchomp still has Hazard ult. Izuki does have Barrage. This is going to be a close one. I bet you they all know it. They're probably looking out for Arlanta with Kitsune and Garchomp. I already said this. Kibbs with his ult also. Crumb is nearing, but he's got Arlanta with Kitsune. Throwing everything. Has to use Suzu and TP instantly. Can he get out alive? Garchomp instantly takes out Blamethy. Box Eater does trade, but Izuki trades Box Eater. We need to get 1 more kill here for them to do anything. Arlanta is able to keep going, use a Suzu. Kibbs is still in the fight. This fight's not lost yet, but it is not looking too good. Izuki does get his 1. Chance does get Bar of Soap, and Garchomp takes out Kibbs. 20 seconds. This will be last fight. Kibbs with ult, Crumb with ult, Garchomp with also, and Izuki also looking for his. Bar of Soap nearing Kitsune, which could be huge, but Chance is going to be coming up with Beat at the exact same time. That's a Hazard ult really early. Box Eater, only one caught in it. Not able to get a ton of value because they poke him out. Izuki instantly taken out. And then Hazard ult coming out. Garchomp stuck in this room. He might be able to make it out of here, but I don't know. They might be able to stop him or kill him. That's a huge pick. They do kill Izuki there. He's probably going to look to come out here on a really quick character. If they can get this kill really fast here, and I think they cap there. Great plays from all around. Do get the cap with time. Well, no time actually, but it doesn't matter since they held off so well that it only gave them 30 seconds. Converse doing very odd back and forth. What does AA Nails mean? What'd that mean? Now, this could go either way. It does look like KnoxVillains will be starting out on defense. Last defense, they really struggled on it. Kibbs just put me on game. AA Nails actually means for attack advantage. Don't know what the nail stands for. This is going to be... Oh, I apologize. It's actually, they get to start on attack, which means, I don't know why I forgot this. I've been playing the game for so long. Beans has just got offline. That does mean that they have lost their game probably, or he's restarting his game. Most likely the latter. Being completely honest, guys. Now, we do know, kids, this is the worst skin ever, man. I don't even know what to tell you, bro. This is actually worse than... the UMH's Hazard skin. Now, we do know that they were really fast last time, but they caught 2 off really early on. I don't know if they can do it again. Vader was playing in this exact position whenever he got caught off last time. He's learned his lesson, backing up really early. They're wrapping all the way around, trying to get a lot of poke damage on Garchomp here. They might be able to stop him. He can't make it up there just in time. Struggling to climb up this wall. They do have him trapped in the room. Garchomp might be dead here. They're all jumping him. Garchomp is down. Garchomp is down. That is a huge play for them. They're going to have to figure out something without their tank. They're going to have to potentially at least give up one tick. Box Eater, this is not the time to get freaky, Box Eater. You really need to be playing your life here. Izuki is really being able to hold off this top. With Garchomp coming back on his way. Izuki really getting to get some nice free poke damage from the top. Good smart back out from him. They do just give the point up completely, looking to hopefully catch him out again. Box Eater almost dying to the slow there. Seeing Blamethy Kibbs walking in a bit. These guys are getting... Oh my goodness, Chance just left. Did his computer just crash? I will be right back to solve this. For now, I'm going to give you Brooks to talk.
Yeah. Beans at the mic. What's up, chat? Beans at the mic. I am here, bro. I just got done being absolutely stomped. And I'm here. Why is the chat in 80p? This game looks great. Honestly, it looks like Roblox, I'm not gonna lie, but, you know, we got this. We got this. Yeah, like, why is the chat in, like, 1080p? What is going on, bro? Anyway. Chat. We're doing great, as you can see. Did I win? No. Did I kill people and let them know that they died to the worst player in the room? Yes, I did. And I let them know very tediously across the entire game. I think today I got like 5 kills. So I'd call today pretty successful. But yeah. The finals tournament is coming soon. We have yet to make anything for it, but just to know that it will be coming within the next few months, I would say, or next couple months. Until then, I think that we're gonna have like a Call of Duty tournament, a CS tournament, and then lastly, we're gonna end the year with a nice finals tournament. You know, I'm finding people that play the finals, and we're gonna have a tournament for that game. So I know this is Overwatch, and you guys probably don't care, but you will care. Trust me. But what's important is that I don't know what's going on. Okay? All that I see is that Converse is getting absolutely pooped on. That's like pretty much all. I just see them getting absolutely pooped on. I see KnoxVillains winning this. You know, we have the home field champion Crumb here for the battle. You know, we got the home field advantage, if you will. But now what we gotta do is we gotta wait, because Nate is literally taking forever, and he will not stop. He will not come back, bro. So, anyway, he's back. Enjoy the sad casting.
Alrighty, we are back. This has been a really close game. It's a rough leave there whenever Chance left. I don't know his ult status, but that does put him right back at 0. Luckily he's on Lucio, so he'll be able to come back. It's not a great thing that you want to see if he was on... I think he was on Lucio before. Coming back with it. Bar of Soap nearing Kitsune. Crumb almost has beat. That's going to be humongous if he can build it and just not die. Izuki playing some weird positions right over here. I do like it. Get some early damage off. Crumb does have beat now. Early beat to get super aggressive into the fight. Does get stopped. I don't know if they're able to get anything from it, though. Does look... No! Crumb goes goes down, getting too aggressive, and there goes Kibbs too. That's so unlucky for him, but that's just so good. Izuki with a great barrage to clean up everything. They got about 65 meters of the way, capping the first point. I do think it's very winnable for Converse. Hammer Bro, there is no bracket. There is no bracket, Hammer Bro 25. I appreciate that. I don't have any chat commands. Now, Converse was able to push really early here because they were able to catch Box Eater 22 out of position really fast. I think he needs to play a little bit slower if he wants to not be there. Crumb, sadly, he just got bloodthirsty for Chance there, and Chance was just barely able to live, making it all the way, you know. Chance on the cat. This is not troll. This is not troll. He's actually playing the cat. Vader coming back on Widowmaker to try and get an early pick. Maybe just see where they are. These guys are actually going for a Diddy play. This is a JE play. I'm not very confused by this. I'm not against it, though. Really got out of position, though. Almost Box Eater again. Box Eater's gone early, but Kibbs is able to get Izuki. Arlanta's gone by Blamathy. Box Eater's got to learn to slow it down. Kibbs is gonna die here, though. Does he? He does not. He lives. I think they lost him somehow. Great playing here from Kibbs just to live. Vader and the cat not doing the method anymore. I do think it's a good idea to just try and shake things up really early on. Oh, coming out early here. Crumb just caught out of position, instantly taken down. Box Eater is also just getting flown in on. Honestly ended up working out really well. Arlanta able to get bar soap. Blamathy getting Izuki. Maybe he can get Arlanta. He does, but I just don't think it's enough. I think he probably just needs to wipe here. Unless he can live. He does seem to live, which is pretty good for him. Vader almost has ult. Not the best ult in the game, but it's not one that you're going to want to sleep on here. Blamathy with ult. Vader coming up with his ult. I do need to watch this Vader POV for the ult. Evil Vader. Look, they're just waiting. They're not showing their faces anymore. They've learned that they really can't. And that's very interesting option. And they're just going so deep, and they can't stop him. Box Eater 22 probably should have looked at dash to get out there. Kibbs able to get Izuki. Blamathy taken down early. Arlanta taken down too. It does looking heavily in Converse University's favor. Kibbs with the ult. Don't think it's to any avail though. And he is down. Box Eaters cannot touch here. And that is the map for Converse University, putting them at a 2-0 game point for them. That was a really good close game. I think that Bastion play was a great shakeup on them. Something that they're just really not ready for. Especially, as I've said a few times, Box Eater is new to the game, or new to this competitive scene. He was just a pickup last minute as a sub, and he's not very used to it. Garchomp over here looking like prime Allen Iverson, jumping on everyone, smooth style. And that was a great point for them. Now, for our next game, we'll be heading into, I need to update it, but it will be the losers finals between KnoxVillains and University of Alabama. We'll throw Converse University there. And it sounds like I'm already getting the invite. Holy guacamole. Now, as we've seen, this is the third time they have played against each other today. and each time they have won, so this could not be looking super great for them. Well, for the University of Alabama, I bet KnoxVillains very heavily once they're hungry for it. I think they saw it. They saw the chance to win that map, and I think they think that they know that they can win, and they're really, really hungry for that win. But just the same, I bet you University of Alabama is just as hungry because they know that they can beat Converse if they can beat KnoxVillains. This could be the map that decides everything for the rest of this bracket. And I think it'll be very awesome to see whenever we get back from our break.